Hey guys, you know what we're watching tonight? Hosted by Voices of Florida Fund. So you're telling me this is hosted in a red state? This is a red state? That's Florida? Florida is doing communist training? Florida? Wow. Revelatory.
I need to break in for just a second. I am so sorry. We need to temporarily pause for just a moment. We are having a technical issue. If we can just pause and be off camera for just a second, please hang tight. I'm so sorry.
Did they find out that we're streaming them? Did they find out? Do they know? What's the technical difficulty? The classic technical issue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Were they infiltrated on having to give it on were they literally infiltrated? Well, they were giving a training on how not to be infiltrated. Now they have some options. They don't know my name that I'm signed up under. So they can't kick me out. They're not going to be able to identify me. So now they've got some options. Do they cancel the entire training and just not proceed for everyone? Or do they grin and bear it and really commit to the fact that they're not doing anything wrong and we're not disrupting their training? And if they're not saying or doing anything illegal, this really shouldn't be a problem, because if they're just saying boring stuff, then it really shouldn't matter what I'm doing. I don't know. I can't see what's being chatted in, but maybe that did happen. Maybe that did happen, but that just makes it, I love this. I love this. Did this just get like 10 times more entertaining for us? I'm not saying we don't have clips from this, we do, but like there's nothing earth-shattering in this presentation so far. There really isn't. There's some funny clips and we can, show people how they're thinking about organizing their events. And that was actually really helpful information, if I'm being honest about it. Like the complete layout of how they organize these events and how their teams work out, that's actually really helpful, valuable information for us. And I really appreciate it. I appreciated them laying it out so clearly. So what will they do? What will they do? Will they grin and bear it? Or will they cancel the training? Will they try to figure out who I am because they don't know what name I'm signed up under? What will they do? What will they do? What will they do?
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm not sure who in the attendees right now is the one that is live streaming. But, thank you for your interest in everything that we have to provide. And I do hope that you learned something and took away from it. However, we also have, safety measures in place to make sure everybody that is here is safe. And we also do not approve of people sharing our intellectual property. This is a generalized thing that we have an understanding of when people sign up for this. So while thanks again for coming out, we are going to have to cut short today. And I apologize to anybody this inconveniences. We just have rules about live streaming for events. But we will have more events later this month. So please come back to another one. We're just going to have to cut this one short.
We'll be there
I'm
too.
so sorry. I do hope you guys took away something from this. Remember, at the end of the day, the most important thing is that every single one of our events that any of us host should be peaceful. It should be with goals in mind about the people that we care about and are uplifting. And it should be completely to keep people safe. And that is what we are doing right now. So we are going to end this. But thank you so much for your time. How is anyone unsafe? And for all the effort of being here tonight. We will happily come back into this space again with you soon. Have a great night. Please get home safe. And please remember, keep everything peaceful, keep everything calm. De-escalating is what matters here. And we never want to see anybody arrested. We never want to see anybody in a bad confrontation. And that is what we are all about. So have a great night. And
are you not entertained? We win! We win! We win! Communists lose. Listen, guys, this might seem like an L for us because they canceled their training before we can do all of it. And who knows how they found out? Who knows how they found out? Perhaps someone did get a free membership and reported us. But listen, I've said this a million times and I will say it again. It is an absolute win for us when communists cancel their trainings in the middle of the training because all they did was find out that we were politely sitting there and listening to them and recording everything that they were saying, because it's a win for me when I literally don't do anything but show up and listen, and communists are so freaked out by it that they cancel the entire thing, thus inconveniencing themselves and inconveniencing their entire audience. So I welcome the person that squealed on us. I welcome you to our world, because quite frankly, every single time a leftist gets into the spy streams and then they go and they tattle on us, and then the communists cancel the training because they find out that I'm live streaming it and they freak the fuck out. Every single time this happens, that is an absolute W for me. And it makes it more fun. Wasn't that fun? Let me put the chat on the screen. Did you guys have fun tonight? Was it, is it like, I mean, honestly, like, listen, leftists, listen. I really appreciate you laying out your entire organizing strategy for how you think about how the teams work at these protests. That's really valuable information for us. But quite frankly, this is not even the most entertaining presentation we've ever infiltrated before. And so, like, what were they going to say that they were so worried about us seeing? What were they going to say? You need a cigarette? Doesn't it feel like that? When we get caught and we actually get the W because they canceled the training because of us, doesn't it feel like such a massive, like, you're like, oh my God, this is better than sex? Honestly, I mean, sometimes it's a high, man. It's a high. This is like the best possible outcome to this meeting. It's going to make the clip go more viral. People are going to be more entertained by it. We got all the information we really wanted anyway. They don't know what name I was signed up under. Remember, guys, leftists think they're so much smarter than us, and then we literally get them without doing anything to cancel their training in the middle of the training. You guys think that you're smarter than me? You couldn't even figure out who I was. And just so you know, leftists, I have like 4 different names that I'm signed up under for your stuff. Just so you know, Voices of Florida Fund. I have like 4 different names, and I can make it 5, 6, or 7, just depending on how many I need at any given time. Don't worry about it. You guys are never going to figure out what any of my secret identities are. Good luck. Good luck. Voices of Florida Fund. Good luck. So W us. One in the chat if Spy Stream was worth the price of admission tonight. 2 in the chat if this was a big waste of time and supporter money. 1 in the chat if you think that Spy Stream was worth the price of admission to become a supporter of my work. 2 in the chat if you think that this was just a big waste of time and money. Let's see what the chat says. All of the people who are watching the stream, well, maybe not all of them. Some people aren't going to be chatting in, but let's just see. We are everywhere, leftists. We are the new era of McCarthy. We will always be watching you. We will always be recording your meetings. It's not just me that does this anymore. There are other people doing it too. And no matter what you guys do, if you are holding a training or event on the internet, we are going to be watching you. We are going to be listening to you. We are going to be recording you. And there's not shit you can do about it. And if you guys weren't scared of what we would see just by sitting there listening, as you can see, we weren't disruptive at all. You didn't even know I was watching you until you got some tattle message from someone who probably got gifted a channel membership and is trying to cause problems, but in fact is going to make this go more viral than it would have gone otherwise because it's funny. I think that was a good way to spend an evening. So, W us, leftist L. Let's do that again tomorrow when we spy stream again tomorrow. We're doing this again tomorrow, and we will do it as often as humanly possible because I'm tracking all their stuff. No, you don't know the names I'm tracking you under. And I'm very sorry, leftists. I'm very sorry that we have defeated you yet again. Spy stream wins again. The Carlin disclaimer, the technical difficulty of finding out you're being secretly recorded by the new McCarthy. No better way to spend an evening. No better way to spend an evening.